Welcome to Echo Catcher Tarot. Hello Pisces. This is going to be a reading from February 1st to February 7th, 2021. Thank you for all the support, all the subscribers, all the comments on the channel. I am so thankful for that. I appreciate you guys so much. So the full moon for February is on the 27th. It's called the snow moon, the storm moon, or the hunger moon. And we are in Aquarius right now, but on the 20th, I believe, of February, we will be moving into Pisces, into your sign. I think it's the 20th. Yes, February 20th. Alright, so let's get started. Please remember, there's no way this can apply to every single Pisces out there. I read the cards and you decide if and how they apply to your situation. So the oracle cards go here, all for you, and the tarot cards are over here, which are the energies around you, but you'll probably show up over here too. So the first one is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So regret is a feeling that everybody feels sometime in their life. It's good to feel the emotion. I always suggest writing down a pros and cons, which writing down the negative and the positives of why you have the regret or what you are regretting, to work through it and move out of that energy and move on. Because staying stuck in regret does not do you any good, but it's good to feel the emotions and work through it. So gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So this is your heart chakra and healing. So I do feel like you're grateful and you're healing. So I feel like your regret may involve some love of some kind because it's green. So the next one we have for you is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So you have, I know that I cannot change the past. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities, and I'm attracted to those for my highest good. So this is pretty intricate to me already. So patterns and relationships are very intricate. We grow and evolve through every relationship we come to in our life, I feel. So it looks like you have regret, but you are thankful for some relationship that you had, but it appears you don't have it anymore. So the first one for you is Seven of Seas. So somebody's in denial. I'm not sure if it's you or somebody around you, but there is denial, your first card. So regret and denial is very prominent in this reading. So the wheel says that you're going to change something about your life, of your everyday schedule, whether it's a new job or you're moving to a new location or you're changing friends, changing a relationship. There's something about your life that you have been wanting to change. So maybe you're in denial about changing something in your life that needs to change. So Five of Earth says that you feel left out in the cold, or somebody does. Somebody feels like they got ghosted. I feel like somebody watches somebody's social media. Somebody regrets that somebody has pushed them out of their life, I feel. So Seven of Earth says that somebody waited a long time for something to happen, and I feel like what they waited for never happened. They felt like they were just disillusioned. Like somebody said one thing but did another. It could have to do with family also because of the roots there, but I do feel like somebody waited a long time and somebody just never followed through with what they said they would. So Six of Sea is a lot of tears, a lot of people crying. Four of Earth is selfishness. This is somebody who takes from other people but doesn't give back. They just take, take, take. Very selfish person. I feel like this has happened many times because there's all these people crying. So this person has a pattern of doing this, I feel, in relationships. So Nine of Sea is somebody dreaming about their future. I feel like somebody is balanced. I feel like they are good at bringing prosperity to their life. I feel like they can stay ahead of their enemies / frenemies. So I do see that. Excuse me. The next one is Earth Kitten. Earth Kitten is the universe sending somebody or something in to help somebody, to get them through a hard time. They're like, okay, this person went through a hard time. They got treated bad by somebody, so I'm going to send help into them. So the Emperor. The Emperor could be a boss person. Could be a father. This could also be somebody who's narcissistic. Somebody who thinks they're better than everybody. They gaslight people. They mislead people for their own benefit. So Earth King. So Earth King is somebody in heaven acknowledging that they're with you or they think about you when you think about them, or they're around you to support you. So the Empress. So we have a power couple here and then heaven in between. So that's kind of odd. So I do feel like somebody, she has her back to the Emperor though. So I feel like somebody, for lack of a better explanation, I feel like heaven kind of tried to bring an Emperor and an Empress together. But I feel like this Emperor might have been too narcissistic and the Empress wasn't treated fairly, so she has her back to the Emperor. So there's consequences for the way that she was treated. I feel like if you're lucky enough to get an Empress in your life and to love you, and then you let her slip through your hands, so to speak, or you treat her like she's not worthy or disposable in your life, then I could see how somebody would have a big regret and be very grateful she was in their life for a little while. So then you have, I'm going to pull the next one for the Tarot Illuminati. So already pretty heavy off love. Somebody just took advantage of somebody's love, I feel. So the first one is justice. So the universe is going to balance this out somehow. There's consequences, so I feel like it's going to balance out. Seven of Pentacles. So somebody is taking inventory, looking at what they did, what they shouldn't have done, what they have, and what they could have had, I feel. So Five of Wands is conflict. I feel like this is either somebody in their own thinking process, arguing with themselves, having the regret, looking at what they did wrong. Judgment, wow. So we have justice and judgment and consequences. So again, this is the universe looking down and saying, how could somebody have this in their life and then do what they did, is what I'm feeling. So I also feel like probably the Empress had judgment and passed it on. Like, if somebody's going to treat me like I'm disposable, I'm not going to stay around. So I feel like she balanced it out, that it wasn't for her highest good to stay in that situation. So Two of Pentacles says that this person, the Emperor, may have been juggling. He may have had two people in his life. Maybe he put a friend before the Empress. He could have put a job before the Empress. He could have put a family member before the Empress. Either way, it didn't work out for him. Prince of Cups tells me this could be somebody younger than you, that they want to come in and offer an apology. And it appears to be a sincere apology. So the King of Cups, wow. So we have the Prince of Cups and the King of Cups. So this kind of tells me about inner child work here. So this tells me that somebody had a learned behavior they learned when they were younger, probably from their parents. I don't know if the parent was juggling two people or the parent told them not to settle down, but the King in this is plotting. He does not even handing the cup, which is usually love, to anyone. He's saying, come get it, come get it. To me, he's plotting. So I feel like somebody in their younger years learned how to be very selfish and very ungrateful in relationships. So Five of Pentacles. So again, we're having confirmation that I feel the Empress ghosted somebody. Feel free to vice versa, masculine, feminine energy, if it would apply to you. So if it was an Emperor that ghosted somebody, just switch that. But I'm just saying she, for lack of explaining that every time. So somebody got ghosted, left out in the cold. So Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is new beginnings, somebody who is very prosperous. She can stand on her own. She can bring the coins into her. Many new beginnings. And she's very intuitive, and she doesn't just offer love to anyone. She's very selective who she would offer, as the Empress is. So Ten of Swords says that somebody just betrayed her. Somebody betrayed the Queen of Pentacles. So now we have the Emperor again. So the Emperor is here. He looks very narcissistic. He's a dictator. He'll give 30% to a relationship and want the Empress to give 70%. So this is somebody who throughout their whole life has not given 100% to a relationship. And I feel narcissists, like they think they are all that. This person thinks that they are so good looking they don't have to give to the relationship. So Prince of Swords. So Prince of Swords is telling me this person is spying on somebody now. They're looking at their social media, they're spying. And Princess of Swords. So Princess of Swords tells me that she is blocked. She has put walls up, she has put boundaries in place, and she's not into communicating. You see the birds to me are usually communication. I feel like she's not even letting anyone get close to her. She's like putting the boundaries far out from her actual space because she doesn't want anyone or this person to get that close to her at all ever again. So the Hierophant, this person, the female, is really, really spiritual, really a lot of intuition, very spiritual. So the Queen of Wands, we have another queen, so wow. So this queen could mean that this queen was very happy, very grounded, very loving, very nurturing, very good at making people happy. People liked her energy, and she was very honest and very spiritual, like I said, I'm picking up. So Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is somebody taking their burdens and going away. She didn't want to be treated less than, I feel, so she left, but somebody else is now realizing what they did, what their consequences have led to, how they got judged for the way they treated the Empress or the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups. So somebody is alone now. So the Oracle of E is Wrecking Ball, 46. So this says that things had to fall apart so somebody could go towards their happiness, Pisces. I feel like things had to fall apart so you can regroup, figure out what you may or may not have done wrong, and move towards happiness. But something had to end. Something has to be, a wrecking ball usually comes in and demolishes something so it can rebuild itself. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. So I feel like this is the sun and this is the sun too. Happiness is coming. This had to happen in somebody's life for them to realize, and now the next time an Empress comes into their life, they won't do what they did here, I feel. So right side up, number 1. So somebody's communication skills and emotions are going to land them right side up. You're going to go towards happiness. However this turned out, I feel like you learned from it and you're moving forward. Or you taught somebody else to learn from it, either or. I can only read the cards and you decide how they apply to you. So the first one is 21, enjoy the journey. So this says about building a foundation, and that's kind of what I'm getting from the wrecking ball. That stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only for good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. So regret and wrecking ball go with this. When there's a foundation, good things can come. If you don't have a good foundation, you just are living in a house of cards, and one good wind, your house of cards will blow over. So if people want to base relationships and make them like a house of cards without stability, without a foundation, it's not going to last. So that's what I'm picking up. And the next one is setting up parameters, 43. So this is the clown triggerfish. Access your relationships and determine how they are aligned with your goals. Setting boundaries requires an honest evaluation of your present relationship. So we have relationship twice, Pisces. I do feel like a lot of you had an offer of a good relationship, but you seem to not realize it at the time. So, excuse me, I feel like somebody set up boundaries. I feel like the Empress has set up boundaries where she's not going to go back and be in that situation again. It was very shocking probably to her that somebody didn't realize her worth or her value. And like I said, feel free to vice versa if this is you or someone else. So this one is Medicine Mother, Angels and Ancestors. Honor your inner knowing. So again, we see the sunflower around her, like right here is a sunflower. I feel like the infinity symbol is in there. Somebody was very nurturing. Somebody had mother instincts. I did pick up a lot of instincts from the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like somebody tried to let somebody know how they were treating them and how they wanted them to treat them, but somebody just failed to realize. They were just taking what they could get and not really paying attention to what they were doing or the foundation or the boundaries they just took. Sage, be devoted and committed. So somebody wasn't committed and devoted. They were out in this relationship for what they could get, and it took somebody's instinct to realize this. Somebody realized, wait a minute, I'm getting, I don't know if played is the right word. I just feel like somebody was not in their mindset to realize what they had. They just were all about themselves. They didn't realize how they were treating the other person, how they were making the other person feel. It was all about this Emperor, I feel. So being devoted and committed is going by yourself and realizing the mistakes you made and realizing you're not going to do that again, and just being grounded with yourself. Realizing when you get in a love relationship, you should be devoted and committed. Otherwise, you should tell the person, I'm not looking for a love relationship. I just want somebody to have fun with or play with. So I feel like the Empress was looking for more seriousness, and the Emperor is just the way he is from his childhood, or his younger version of himself, what he saw his parents do, so to speak. So he just kind of played out what his parents taught him. And it wasn't for the benefit of the Empress. And she realized this, her inner knowledge and her knowing that he wasn't devoted or committed, she walked away. So that's what I have for you. I hope this helps. Bless you, Pisces.